Pisces, hello, and welcome to your Fall 2024 Shapeshift reading. We are looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shapeshift looks and feels like for the fall season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader, and I'm joined today by the Willcox Tarot. It's got oracle cards, zodiac cards, and major arcana. All right, Pisces, I'm also doing your fall shift reading on the day of the Pisces eclipse, September 17th, 2024. The first eclipse in the series of Pisces Virgo eclipses that we will have over the next 2 years. So, deep breaths, the nodes are moving into your sign and eclipses are happening. So here we go. Change is afoot, dear Pisces. The shift for fall for Pisces. Nice. The Empress. Man, Venus has been all over these readings. The Libra reading especially. Oh, you got the Virgo card. Love to see it. Your opposite. Yeah, you and Virgo are always intimately tied to one another because you've got that line of pull between you, sort of like imagining the wheel of the zodiac as like a tensegrity model. You and Virgo are holding this axis together. You need each other to hold that tension, to hold the structure, to hold the shape. Okay. And with the nodes there, north and south node, and the eclipse is happening in your sign, you and Virgo will be sort of sharing this load of perhaps unexpected change, endings and beginnings, these things that come along with eclipses. You'll be holding that together. So I'm actually pretty comforted to see Virgo here. And I haven't done the Virgo reading yet, but maybe it's something you want to check out for the fall. The fall Virgo reading. Yeah, the moon, absolutely. Yeah, do we take that? Pisces right underneath of it. For sure, that eclipse just like really showing up. I think there's a way, I just want to see. I think this is your reading. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, very cute. Let's look at this together. So, I wouldn't say that you're necessarily shifting out of the Empress into Virgo because I'm seeing them as very much the same or similar type energies. I think it's actually more of a like learning how to hold this together with Virgo. And what you are holding or learning how to hold together is the moon. Something about you and Virgo and Venus, which is the planet of relationships and unions and togetherness, artistry, creativity, sweetness, like all of those lovely relational things, is here to ask you to hold the moon and its constant changes together with your opposite energy, which is Virgo. And Virgo looks to be holding the moon or holding an oracle or holding some sort of orb. So all three of them have a moon in their cards. The Empress has the moon behind her. The moon is there with two people below her, by the way, which I would love to say is you and Virgo. So here we have this reading where Pisces and Virgo are holding this change space together because that's really what the moon is, Pisces. It's an always changing flux state because the moon is the fastest moving planet. It's changing constantly. Always on the move. So as things are constantly shifting and changing in your environment this fall, but definitely like over the next couple of years with these Pisces Virgo eclipses, there's something here about like, you're not alone in that, you know? I almost want to take it literally, like find the Virgos in your life and see how you can hold this constant shape-shifting, constant changing states, emotional states, changing feelings, changing circumstances, how you can hold that together. And I would say non-literally, it could just be talking about like, okay, what are the skills that Virgo energy possesses that you could very much use, Pisces? Like, what are the things that Virgo has that you don't? And it might be things that you tend to resent Virgo for, or tend to sort of like turn away from, since again, there's that tense opposition between the two of you. But there's a imperative here that you work together, and that actually you could use some Virgo energy to help you move through these moon changes, these moon shifts. For anyone that has a monthly bleed or a monthly like menstrual cycle, there could be something about like Virgo using medicine, using acupuncture, using like body work, things that Virgo would get into to help you move through those cycles. Or there could be like a Virgo healer or practitioner that could help you very much to weather these changes in cycles. And since the Empress is here, it's like she's teaching you how to be in relationship with that. Venus, and this is why I say Venus is here, because I see Venus and the Empress as the same energy. So the Empress is here to teach you how to very much like be in harmony, in harmonious connection with that Virgo part of you, or with the Virgos in your life, to weather these eclipsing type endings and new beginnings and rapid shifts and changes and big pushes forward together. And maybe even in a way that brings like sweetness and love and all of those like feel good things that Venus wants you to have. You know, it's like, it's almost like there's this cheeky thing that's like, hey, it doesn't have to be that hard. Yeah, it might bring a lot of changes, and yeah, there might be some endings and beginnings, and this might like upend your life in some ways, or like bring some unexpected stuff, but it could be luscious too. It could be abundant and even artful. With like maybe a little bit more structure, a little bit of attention to detail, a little bit of like realizing that God is in like the mundane, the normal, everyday, day-to-day, like silly little tasks that we never want to do. It's like there's some sort of solace to be had in those when everything is in a constant state of flux. So I would also look to your chart to see like, okay, where's Pisces? Where's Virgo? What planets are there? What houses are there? And how are you working with this axis over the next couple of years, but specifically this fall, since this is your fall shift reading where you are shifting into embracing Virgo energy as something you need to partner with to make these eclipses and these moon changes more enjoyable. That's the summary of your reading so far. So Pisces, let's take this into the extended now. I'm going to use the Aquarian Tarot and the it's been a long day, Poesis Oracle, to get more specific into how these cards are showing up in your life. Like, what exactly is it about Virgo energy? Their analytical mind and the way that they speak their mind with clarity, specificity, and directness. See, like we're already getting that clarifying energy. That's the type of Virgo vibe you need to embody, especially when you feel sort of like lost in the emotional like weeds where you're just like, I don't know, nothing feels right. Everything feels just like not set. It's not doing it for me, but I can't pinpoint what it is that's not doing it. It's sort of like Virgo will come in and help you pinpoint it. And you're going to need that energy, I think, as things are constantly changing, and like, so that you know what feelings that and the changing feelings, like what you can trust. When your feelings are changing constantly, it can feel so hard to trust yourself. You're going to need some of this Virgo specificity and clarity to help you navigate these fluxy, changey, mutable shifts that you may experience over the next couple of years, but certainly this fall. Okay, we're clearly already into your reading. If you want to follow me for the whole thing, click that link in the description below, and that will take you to the shifting space where we will investigate these readings as a community together throughout the season. We'll watch the readings together, we'll pull cards for each other in the chat space, and we will loop in the astrology transits as they happen in real time. So if that's something that you are interested in, I hope to see you there. Okay, Pisces. And you know you can always get at me for a personal reading. We will create a roadmap for this next year cycle for you. Okay. And yeah, maybe I'm the Virgo you're supposed to partner with. How about that? Cute. Okay, seriously. Let's get into it.